Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear my students in grade 9, in this recorded video, we will start with chapter 18, the last chapter in the story, A Tale of Two Cities. The title of the chapter is Outwitting the Guillotine. Outwitting here means tricking the guillotine, or in other words, how to escape the guillotine. Summary of the chapter: the guillotine needs more blood. Madame Defarge had a meeting with Jacques 2 and 3 of the at the woodcutter's hut near the prison. If we ask why did Madame Defarge did that meeting or had that meeting outside the wine shop, as she was accustomed to do her meetings with the Jacques in the wine shop, because she didn't want to let her husband, Monsieur Defarge, to interfere in her plan or spoil her plan to destroy or to kill Lucy Manet and her daughter. And she also wanted to kill Dr. Manet. She had that meeting away from the wine shop because she didn't trust her husband with her revenge plans. Madame Defarge insisted that Lucy and her child must follow Charles to the guillotine. She asked the woodcutter to testify in court that he had seen Lucy making signs to her husband while she was a prisoner in La Force. She wanted to prove that Lucy was plotting against the Republic. Madame Defarge also asked Jacques 3, who was a member of the court's jury, to make sure the jury members would condemn Lucy. She was blinded by revenge. She even wanted to send Dr. Manet, the ex-Bastille prisoner, to the guillotine. She forgot that Dr. Manet was put in prison because he had tried to help her poor family. She believed that the guillotine needed more heads and more blood. So the revenge blinded her eyes, and she forgot that Dr. Manet was put in prison because he wanted to help her family. Seeking proof against Lucy. So in this part, she will try to find some excuses for the court to um, uh, find a reason to send her to guillotine. Madame Defarge went to Lucy's house to make sure she would speak badly about the revolution and use her words against her at the trial. Only Miss Pross was left behind in the house, and she was about to leave to follow the other carriage that had left a few minutes earlier. Madame Defarge stormed in the house, asking about the wife of Evamond. Miss Pross knew that the longer she delayed Madame Defarge, the more time her dear Lucy would have to escape. She grabbed the violent woman around the waist, preventing her from reaching the dagger in her belt. As we have seen before, that Madame Defarge was having some weapons, dagger and pistol, because she leaded the woman to attack the Bastille before. Madame Defarge seized her pistol or gun, but she was not quick enough, for Miss Pross seized it and shot Madame Defarge dead at her feet. Of course, the Miss Pross didn't want to kill her. She killed her by mistake. She didn't want to kill Madame Defarge, but that was the bullet was gone out of the pistol by mistake, and she was killed. missing the execution. The wooden carts bringing the 52 prisoners arriving at the guillotine. Evermond was among them. Of course, that was not the Evermond. He was in reality Sidney Carton, who took place of Charles Darnley. One of the women looked around at the empty chair near her and wondered where the Therese Divulge was. It wasn't her habit to miss executions, and surely not this one. When Sidney Carton's turn approached, he turned his eyes toward heaven and whispered. He would say very, very effective words and very important words. Let's see. I see my dear friends, for whom I am giving my life living peaceful, useful, happy lives. I see them holding a special place for me in their hearts, remembering me with love, as no one ever did before. Yes, this is a far, far better thing that I am doing than anything I have ever done in my life. The eternal rest that I am going to will be a far, far better rest than any I have ever known. These are the very effective words that Sidney Carton said before they executed him. Let's see the questions and answers. Question number one. Why did Madame Defarge not trust her husband with her plans? She thought that her husband would help Dr. Manette and his daughter escape from Paris. Question number two. It's a quotation. I am here alone because while my husband is a good Republican and a brave man, he feels sorry for the doctor. Comment. Madame Defarge said this to the Jacks 2 and 3 when she met them at the woodcutter's hut. She didn't trust her husband with her plans because she knew he loved the doctor and his family, and he would ask her to leave them. Question number 3, what did Madame Defarge ask Jacques to do? She asked him to testify in court that he had seen Lucy making signs to the prisoners from the road and that she was plotting with the prisoners against the Republic. She wanted Jack to lie. She wanted him to say wrong and lie to the court about till something that is not true about Lucy. Question number 5. How did Madame Defarge ask Jacques 3 to help her in her plan? This is question number 4, sorry. She asked him to urge the jury to go along with her accusations against Lucy. She wanted to guarantee that Lucy and her child are sent to the guillotine. Question number 5. I really cannot let the doctor go free, even for my husband's sake. The guillotine needs more heads. Comment. Madame Defarge said this to Jacques 2 and 3. She was blinded by revenge, and she even wanted to kill Dr. Manette, who was imprisoned because he had tried to help her family. Why did Madame Defarge go to the Manette's house? She believed that Lucy would say something against the Republic while she was mourning Charles' death. She wanted to use this as an evidence against her at the trial. Question number 7. Why didn't Sidney Carton regret his sacrifice? Sidney Carton didn't act at all regret his sacrifice. He felt that Lucy and the other people he had saved would hold a special place for him in their hearts. He believed that his sacrifice was the best thing he had ever done in his miserable life. Question number 8. I know, it's a quotation, I know of your evil plans, but you won't succeed. Of course, these words were said by Miss Pross to Madame Defarge when she went to Dr. Manet's house. She wanted to kill uh, Lucy, or she wanted to let her say something wrong about the Republic, to use it later as an evidence against her in the court. Who said this to whom? Miss Pross said this to Madame Defarge. Who were the what were the evil plans? She wanted to kill Lucy and her child. Did the evil plans succeed? Why? No, because Miss Pross killed Madame Defarge. And as I told you, I think that she didn't want to kill her, but she killed her by mistake. Why did Madame Defarge miss the execution of Evermont? While she was seeking more revenge over Lucy and her little child, she lost her own life in a fight with Miss Pross. Question number 10. It's a quotation. She never missed execution, and surely not this one. Comment. One of Madame Defarge's friends said this. She wondered what on earth could make Madame Defarge miss the execution of Charles Evermont, one of her enemies. She couldn't imagine that Madame Defarge's madness about more revenge had killed her. Number 11, it's a quotation also. I see my dear friends for whom I am giving my life, living peaceful, useful, happy lives. Comment. These words, of course, were said by Sidney Carton. Sidney Carton felt happy before the execution. He felt that he could do something useful in his useless life. He felt that his sacrifice would bring happiness to Lucy and her family forever. The last question. Both Miss Pross and Madame Defarge were determined women. Discuss. Miss Pross was a strong and determined woman who fought to the last minute in order to save her beloved Lucy. Madame Defarge also was a determined woman who spent her life trying to avenge the crimes committed against her poor family to the last minute of her life. She was trying to fulfill her mission by killing or sending Lucy and her daughter and Dr. Manet to the guillotine. But unfortunately or fortunately, she failed in her plans because Miss Pross and Sidney Carton spoiled her plans. That's the end of our questions for chapter 18, and that also was the end of the story A Tale of Two Cities. I hope you have understood all the questions, and I hope you have enjoyed my explanation for that chapter. Till we meet again, I wish you the best of luck. Mr. Mahmoud Helmi was with you from Al-Andalus School. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.